Hi, welcome to Good Witch, Bad Witch. Today on episode 5 of AllStars Season 9, we are going to review, critique, and possibly tear apart the performances. And they had to do with realty. Yeah, I don't even remember. That's how good it was. I was doing stuff while I was watching it. The contestants, the ladies, did commercials for realty properties, but they had to drag them up. So the first one we're going to talk about is, and this time I did remember her name, Nina West and Chanel, and they are selling a property in Salem, Massachusetts. How did you feel about this one? I am going to Good Witch this segment. Oh! I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love their goth look. And I think that Nina West is a talented writer. This is where she shines. People have been giving her a hard time about her looks, about her drag. She is a thespian. And Chanel is naturally funny, which I was surprised. She was hitting these one-liners, and I was laughing when she says, just simply, your soul. I LOL. Well, she said, your soul. Oh my god, that was so funny. They impressed me. I loved their looks. I thought they looked cohesive. Of course, Chanel's makeup, flawless. And Miss Nina West, honey, she ain't mad at all black. Okay. Put her in all black all the time. That's the look, and she looks great. I'm going to bad witch this, if we could call it a performance. I have major issues with the blood. I don't understand why they have blood all over their face and neck. The blood is a little too gory for this cutesy, campy thing they're doing. The blood just took me out of it for some reason, and I don't know why, because I love horror, but the blood was too much for me. And plus, Nina had blood, on the back of her neck behind her wig. Really? Yeah, and I didn't understand why that was there. I think they're giving Boulet Brothers. That's what I kept thinking. I'm like, honey, the Boulet Brothers are going to sue these queens. They want to give Boulet Brothers, then they need to go to Dracula. Don't bring that to Drag Race. If you didn't like this one, I don't know what to tell you. It's downhill from here. But I will also say, I'm just getting tired of looking at Nina West. Nobody said she was pretty, and nobody said she was an all-star, so why is she there? I don't know. The next segment, skit, that we're going to talk about is Plastique Tiara and Roxy Andrews. And where were they? Tumbleweed, Texas? Mm-hmm. I am good witching this. I thought it was so funny. I LOL'd the whole time. I think it was so good because it was so unexpected what Plastique did. It was so out of character for her. She's normally so poised, and she's worried about the followers loving her beauty and the realness and taking all this fish. But she got kooky and got stupid and didn't mind looking ugly and being dumb. And I think that was the perfect foil for the boring thing that Roxy was doing. I have to give this entire skit to Plastique. She saved it, she made it, she was funny, something unexpected. I loved it. I am going to bad witch these two queens. Damn. I'm not that mad about it. But it was sounded dramaticals. 2 words. Community theater. It just felt very amateur. The blacked out teeth, the Tina Turner wig. Why is Roxy wearing a Tina Turner wig? It has nothing to do with what they're doing. It instantly took me out of the whole fantasy. Plastique, are we all celebrating someone who's not funny being a little comical? Yes, because it wasn't that great in comparison to other performances she's given. Her Snatch Game, for example. It's Oscar worthy next to that. But if you put her next to Nina West, the first skit, she can't hold a candle. And we should be judging them against the best performance. Well, and also Rupaul does celebrate growth. And he loves to see someone that couldn't do something try to do something. And that's unfair. I just think it's unfair to give somebody a pass for doing okay. I'm doing okay, I didn't suck this week, so they're gonna give me the badge. Like, that's not fair. This isn't Nina's wheelhouse. This is the one time she's gonna shine. Give it to her now, you guys. Give it to her now. Yes, she looks like crap on the runway, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Roxy and Plastique. I didn't feel chemistry between them. I thought, what is Tina Turner doing with Judy Garland's hobo character? That's what I was thinking. What am I watching? And then when they're like, you can pee and shit at the same time, honey, that's no. Shitting and pissing. Children are watching this show. Clean it up, guys. I will say, they had me keeping it coming. You LOL'd. I LOL. Honestly. Look, yes! You LOL'd. Yes. Yes. You may have LOL'd, but that skit was DOA. Our next sketch is being performed by Gottmik and Georgius, our one-name wonder. I just love saying her name, Georgius. I'm good witching the sketch. I mean, I couldn't tell you what happened on any of them, really. It's like, who cares? But they're like in the snow somewhere, and it's snowing, and they're just being silly, and they look great. I was laughing the flip fucking. First of all, who doesn't like a good flip? That's hot in a very cool way. So I'm like, oh, they're bringing a little sexiness, a little naughtiness to it, and then we have, got Meg talking about it. She's like a trans man in drag. That brings another dimension to like flip fucking. Like, I don't know if I even want to think about that. I love wordplay. You flip a house, and now they're flipping their house. They're flipping that basement. Loved it. And I did LOL, by the way. I'm bad witching this. I thought it was complete garbage. Ooh, not garbage. Nothing about it was funny. It was uncomfortable to watch. The concept of flipping houses and flip fucking is genius. If you use it. They didn't use it. They said, we flip fuck in the beginning, and then at the end, they said, now go out and flip fuck. Where was the flip fucking throughout the sketch? See, one of them should have been dressed like as a house, and then just gotten fucked. Just like butt fucked. How hilarious. That would have been really good. Would that be? That would have been. And like literally flip the person. Oh, that would have been so funny. Their costumes didn't work. George's hair was it looked odd, and that blonde wig was too big for her little body. If you're not going to be able to have the ability to write something funny, at least look amazing. And I don't think they looked amazing. There was nothing about it I liked. If I were them, I'd be embarrassed. They are the only two performers who are giving you real estate cunt. And that's the problem. It's a comedy challenge, not a drama challenge. So they needed to be comical, and they weren't. Rupaul deserves another Emmy just for that sketch. They're so lucky there are no eliminations, and they did this for charity. They're not actors. You're right, they're not. They're drag queens. Give them $1. Someone give them a fucking $1. And last, but certainly not least, we have Angeria and Miss Vanjie with Swamp Pussy Realty. I thought this was genius. I'm going to good witch this. Vanjie was okay. Vanjie was serviceable. Vanjie did what she needed to do. Angeria is the star of this skit. Her delivery was so natural, it just flowed out of her. She didn't seem like she had memorized lines. It just was like conversational. She made me feel safe and secure and comfortable watching this skit. I just sat back and enjoyed it. Keep it in the family. Cute. Even Vanjie and her Muppet voice. Funny. Cute. Everything about it was funny and cute. I loved it. Spot on. Kudos to them. A+. Well, I am going to bad witch this sketch. When I think Florida, I don't think Country Bumpkin. You know what I think about? Disney World. They should have done something on an amusement park. Yeah, because when you think Florida is a getaway, it's a getaway destination. There's a lot of amusement parks there. They could have tried to sell you a pool from SeaWorld. Share this luxury pool with, Shamu, the orca whale. Like, move into the tiki room or move into It's a Small World. Like, it would have been so cute. Something something so absurd. Now they're competing with the other country bumpkins. They can't do the accents, really. I mean, Angeria can. This was in her wheelhouse. But Miss Vanjie, listen, and I know you're listening. Slow down. If you're going to do this crazy voice, slow it down, enunciate, hit all those consonants. Michelle was saying she doesn't like the voice. I love the voice, but if we don't understand what you're saying, we're not gonna laugh. Lucille Ball's daughter once said it. She said, my mother gave me a word of advice. Make sure people can hear you, understand you, deliver the joke. Okay, Lucille Ball. Girl, I'm taking you right there. Come on, drag history. Deliver the joke. That's so important. First of all, the bars low. None of them were amazing. But I'm looking to go, oh, I guess, you know what? I would buy that. They're so charming. They're so convincing that I would buy that. They didn't take me to that fantasy. They both looked flawless. Vanjie is so beautiful. Angeria is so beautiful. Performance-wise, loved it. This was a fail. This was a bad witch. Sorry about it.